Be honest, how many times have you forgiven her, just to keep the peace? You told yourself, it's not a big deal. But deep down, you knew something broke that day. You kept quiet. You played it cool. You moved on. But every time you forgave what shouldn't be forgiven, you lost a little more of yourself. Comment truth if you've ever stayed when you knew you should have walked. Because today, we're talking about the relationship sins no man should ever forgive. We're told forgiveness makes us good men, mature, strong. But what if all that forgiveness is actually weakness in disguise? What if it's not love? It's fear. Fear of losing her. Fear of starting over. Fear of being alone. Because here's the truth, brother. Every time you let a major betrayal slide, you're teaching her something dangerous. That you'll tolerate anything as long as she says, "I'm sorry." And that's not forgiveness. That's slow self-destruction. So let's break it down. These are the relationship sins no man should ever forgive. Not once, not ever. 1. The lie that breaks. Trust. It doesn't matter how small it seems. When she lies, not to protect your feelings but to protect herself, she's already made a choice. She chose her convenience over your trust. And once you forgive that without real change, you're not her partner anymore. You're her safety net. Because she knows, no matter what she does, you'll always take her back. That's not loyalty. That's emotional slavery. 2. The public disrespect. Ever been out with friends, and she mocks you, throws shade at you in front of everyone, then laughs and says, "Relax, it's just a joke." Listen, a woman who respects you doesn't humiliate you in public. A woman who does that wants power, not partnership. Forgiving that, you just told her your dignity is negotiable. 3. The manipulation behind care. She checks your phone, questions your friends, gets jealous when you talk to anyone, and she calls it love. It's because I care. No, that's not care. That's control in disguise. When she starts invading your privacy, she's not trying to love you deeper. She's trying to own you, and you can't build peace on paranoia. 4. Emotional blackmail. If you really loved me, you're the only one who understands me. Or the darkest one. If you ever leave me, I don't know what I'd do to myself. That's not romance. That's psychological warfare. You're not her partner anymore. You're her emotional hostage. And once she learns she can use guilt to win arguments, you'll spend the rest of your relationship apologizing for things you didn't do. 5. The isolation game. Watch out for this one. It starts small. She doesn't like your best friend. Then your family doesn't get her. Then your hobbies are a waste of time. Slowly, she cuts every connection you have until one day, she's all that's left. That's not love. That's strategy. And if you forgive that, you'll wake up one day surrounded by silence. No support system, no freedom, no version of you that exists outside her control. 6. The betrayal. Cheating. Let's not sugarcoat it. Cheating isn't a mistake. It's a series of conscious decisions. She chose to flirt. She chose to hide it. She chose to lie to your face. And she knew exactly what it would do to you. When she cheats, she's not just breaking trust. She's telling you that her desire matters more than your worth. You don't come back from that. You rebuild alone, or you die a little inside pretending it's okay. Even. The ultimate betrayal. Weaponizing your vulnerability. This one cuts the deepest. You open up to her, tell her about your past, your fears, the scars you don't show anyone. And then, in a fight, she throws it all back at you. Uses your trauma as a weapon. Calls you broken. Weak. That's not just cruel. That's soul damage. Because now, she's not only hurt you, she's made you afraid to ever trust again. You can't fix that kind of betrayal with, "I'm sorry." You walk away. Every time. You see, every man thinks he can forgive and move on. But the truth is, you don't move on. You carry it, and the weight of that quiet pain will crush you from the inside. So don't let anyone shame you for having boundaries. Don't let anyone convince you that staying means strength. Forgiveness without change is just self-abandonment. So here's the truth most men learn the hard way. You can love a woman with everything you have. You can give her loyalty, patience, forgiveness, time, and she can still throw it all away. And when she does, you start to question yourself. What did I do wrong? Maybe I wasn't enough. But brother, it's not about being enough. It's about being self-aware. Because once you forgive what breaks your soul, you're not being noble. You're being erased. Every time you overlook disrespect, you're teaching her how little she has to give to keep you. Every time you let manipulation slide, you're teaching her that your love has no price. And if your love has no price, it will never be valued. You see, real love doesn't demand that you lose yourself. Real love doesn't need you to tolerate betrayal or swallow your pain just to keep the peace. Real love builds you. It doesn't shrink you. It gives you peace, not anxiety. It makes you stronger, not smaller. And when a relationship starts to cost you your self-respect, it's no longer love. It's a slow death, and you deserve better than that. So, if you're listening right now, and something inside you feels heavy, like I just described your life, hear me when I say this. You don't owe anyone unlimited forgiveness. You don't owe anyone a second chance at the same sin. You owe yourself peace. And peace begins the moment you stop explaining your worth to someone who never saw it. So walk away, not out of anger, not out of pride, but out of self-respect. Because the day you stop forgiving what's killing you is the day you finally start living again.